cooked. This species is going down. Let's take a look at this. Oh my god.
YouTube is already filled to the brim with AI generated content.
Oh my
but
lord.
with the release of VO3, it's gonna get worse.
Okay, so this is how you start. You find a tree and you just like, you know, punch it down.
The worst part about this is they even put in the guy balding. This AI stuff is going crazy. Bro, they even made the guy bald.
With access to VO3 opening, people are able to generate some crazy videos now. And yes, in a lot of
The
cases,
lighting is off though. It's not perfect, but soon.
Still tell they're AI, but sometimes it's pretty tough. And this right here is an example of it being used to generate a Minecraft Let's Play. It's pretty impressive. There's no glaring issues that you can pick up on at a glance, and I'm confident that if this is something that just hits you on the YouTube Shorts page while you were doom scrolling, you would just write it off as another soy homunculus trying to start a Minecraft Let's Play series.
You are completely right. And you know this is true because most people can't notice the difference. And you definitely can see that with older folks. Now, I'm sure those old folks will eventually retire enough that they won't even look at this. But on Facebook now, you have pictures of women with like you have pictures of Jesus holding like Harambe up, saying amen. And everybody under the comments on Facebook are saying like amen, like Jesus held Harambe up to save him, show him to the people that he was a God sent a gorilla. The point being is that people nowadays can see the most ridiculous things ever and assume that they are real. And in fact, whenever you're trying to facade it a little bit to a scenario that could potentially somewhat happen, that's when people start like thinking a little bit around it. Jesus holding a Big Mac.
And think nothing more of it. I think it's at the point where it's good enough that a lot of people won't immediately pin the tail on the donkey here, finding Waldo, and identify it as AI. Again, if you're paying attention, it does look pretty eerie. This doesn't really seem like a human being. It's like an alien wearing a human skin. It reminds me of like Men in Black when the cockroach
like Mark
guy puts on
Zuckerberg?
the other dude's flesh and tries to, you know, wander around. Like it does feel
Like that's the thing, we already have those people. You have Mark Zuckerberg. Like people don't think he's real, they think he's an alien. But there are people out there that look like it. So I mean it's not hard to think that that guy you're watching that is AI might be one of them.
A bit off, but there's nothing immediately noticeable wrong about it, especially when it comes to Let's Plays, where a lot of people put on this like complete persona anyway that just feels like a fake human being in the first place. You could just write that off as this just being some kind of quirky weirdo.
Oh my god. Yes! Woo! Victory Royale with a pickaxe!
Wow.
VO3 must have been prompted to make the fucking Fortnite YouTuber look like the kid from Max Keeble's Big Move here. I haven't seen that hairstyle since the late 90s. But, I mean, it's pretty convincing. That does look like a person. Well, half hair gel, half person. There's been a few examples of Let's Play videos being generated by VO3 that I think are just scarily good. Yes, if you really sit there with the fucking monocle out and try and digest every frame, you can easily find some flaws. And then, you know, deduce that it's AI. But most people aren't going to be doing that. Maybe people don't remember this. Kpop used to be a huge proponent of AI Let's Plays and just general AI content. And it turns out he was ahead of the curve because a lot of people are going to start doing exactly what he tried to do. I'm imagining Kpop is shaking his fist right now, pissing his fucking britches, really upset because he spent so much money developing that technology. Now all the billionaire big boys came out and just made it accessible to everyone to do exactly what he's been doing.
Sucks.
But what I'm getting at is this is a direction a lot of greedy assholes want to go with this kind of technology where they can generate AI Let's Plays. It's something Kpop did where he even started channels for it, and now more and more people, I believe, are going to follow that example because you can pump out hundreds of those videos because the AI generates it for you. You don't have to do anything. The flesh is cringe. Machine is the future. And while it's not...
And if you make like 20 channels like this and just keep farming, you can end up having an automated revenue share of that. Like that's why this thing will keep on being pumped around. The problem is with this is that will other sources of outlets prevent this? And if they do, how will they prevent it and how will they detect it? Because I think what we're going to be ending up seeing is that we're going to see a mass amount of AI form videos being produced, and there will essentially become like a tag where things are flagged as AI or not. The same thing about how things are flagged of being child safe, like friendly and not, or advertiser friendly. I think that eventually we will have like a cutoff where you can remove all of that content and it will be automatically detected.
Perfect yet.
And it's going to be easy for Google to be the one detecting it as well, because they already made the system. They have invested so much time and money already in AI. They have already released the best form of AI in video form. They know how to detect it now.
It will be eventually, and even in its current state with what VO3 is demonstrating, it's good enough that kids definitely won't know the difference, and people that are just idly putting shit on the background will have an endless supply of it and probably won't be tipped off on it being fraudulent content in the first place. It is going to flood the platform, much like it already has in other avenues like we've talked about recently with like fake P. Diddy case updates, you know, about how Prince had a secret tape that was played in there, and these are not children believing it, they're adults believing that
All
kind of shit.
women.
It's already just
all
a
men
huge
and women
problem. Like also the America's Got Talent fake videos, you know. The fetus inside this woman's belly performs on America's Got Talent, delivering a touching folk song describing what it's like in there. It'll move you to tears. I won't blabber on about all of that. Everyone knows about the influx of AI content on YouTube. And
Yeah.
The
You know, the worst part about this is that this exists also in TikTok. Like the amount of AI videos that are coming out and people believe it is crazy. Look at this. I saw this whenever the V3 thing came out. I saw this video. Look at this. Look at this shit. Does this not look real? And people underneath the comment are asking, what is this? It's like some weird new form of egg. Like it looks like... But the way somebody could realize this is AI is by looking at how he's eating it. Look at how he's eating it. Suddenly, boom, gone. And there's dust on the side to begin with. When it's on the outside, nothing has been touched here. Suddenly there are dust on here. There are small errors, but this shit is crazy good. This shit is crazy good. He ate it way too fast. Yeah, but also, yeah, that and the dust. Like, it's actually nuts how good AI is now. And people believe this, by the way. Like, people will create all of these scenarios and like videos pretending to be new products and stuff like that. The worst thing about this, by the way, is actually a way people don't realize is the fact that this is being used way more within filtering and other marketing stunts where they are trying to sell products, pretending to be real, pretending that the product works, pretending that they have worked with this individual, famous individual. They will start surrounding themselves and try to create a portfolio that is non-existent. And people will take it up because they won't do any back-end research on this. Because if they do, they will never find anything.
And it's only going to get worse. Now, VO3 is showing that it's capable of making a YouTuber. Big fucking air quotes on that. I think it's at a point now where maybe the gameplay's not perfect, so instead what people will most likely do is they will have a human being do some gaming on Minecraft or Fortnite or something. So that way the gameplay is irrefutably real. and they will instead have VO3 generate the YouTuber in the face cam. I think that's probably going to be where it's at now until VO3 or whatever other AI model comes next is more capable of generating the gameplay itself too. Though I don't know if it'll ever get to that point, because I imagine at some stage the game companies will come through and put the kibosh on that, saying you cannot generate shit that like, steps on our copyright. You can't just generate fucking Fortnite gameplay. I imagine at some point that'll happen where they come in with the giant fist. They say, no, you're not going to be able to set it to Wumbo on our games for these AI videos. So that might be just the technique going forward, where a human being plays a game and then instead uses AI to have a fake YouTuber, and they're able to just pump those out endlessly. They could also just start taking other people's gameplay videos and using AI to make a, face cam model there.
Well, there you run into the same problem where copyright holder will go against it, because at the end of the day, the ownership of the gameplay is owned by the company, right? But if they already have an idea against AI, I don't see a reason how you can steal someone else's footage of gameplay and then take it. The thing is that if you have played, like, let's say I play League of Legends and I post a video of it, and I post it on YouTube, and somebody re-uploads parts of my League of Legends gameplay, that shit is locked to me. That's copyrighted on my shit because I uploaded it, Like, there's a different case when it comes to law and all of that, but on the YouTube's terms, this gameplay is owned by me, and you will probably run into issues then if you do that people will just take down your channel.
Which is also already being done at this moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, for a while now, people have said that no one would really watch an AI YouTuber or streamer or anything.
Lies. You have Nero-sama. She's an AI Twitch streamer. She's been doing really well. She has thousands of people watching her. People love it.
And I had always argued they will, and sometimes they just won't even know.
There's some
I think we're getting close to that
point
where I think when more and more people start making videos like this, like Let's Plays, there will be people that follow them completely unaware that it's AI. And they will also have people that follow them that don't care that it's AI because they just want noise.
But Nero-sama is different, I would say, because since Vidal is heavily involved, well, that's not how it worked to begin with. Vidal wasn't heavily involved to begin with. At the beginning, Nero-sama was just on her own. Like, in the sense, Vidal was double checking stuff, but he wasn't on the screen. She was playing games and responding to chat, and people loved it. He did get more involved, but at the end of the day, a lot of people are not there for Vidal. Vidal would probably not be a successful streamer by himself. It is Nero-sama that is creating the entertainment that people are seeking. Now, Vidal does add a form of additional thing into the stream, and also he is controlling the narrative in many ways that makes it more entertaining. He is doing a lot. But my point B is that this is also an early version of AI streaming. Whenever these things get better, people will find it more plausible to be by itself, and maybe people will find it more entertaining as well. The thing is that at the moment, this is the worst AI will forever be, because this stuff will forever improve as we go on. What you're seeing now is the worst phase of AI we will ever see, because tomorrow it will be better, and the week after it will be way better, and it will keep going.
So I think that VO3 being here and being as powerful as it is going to lead to significantly more AI content on YouTube that is a lot more difficult for people to discern as fake. So I just wanted to talk about it a bit after seeing all of these Let's Play generated videos. That's really about it. So yeah.
Making content with AI is not good though, and it's costly. I don't know what you mean by not good. Like, it's not like entertaining, because clearly people find it entertaining. It's not good because of morals. Most people don't care about morals. When you say costly, it doesn't cost that much. If you set it up yourself, if you have a good GPU and you set up the system yourself, it doesn't cost you nearly a dime. You can easily produce these AI stuff without anything. Like, it doesn't cost you anything. It's your electricity bill and you're not really using that much extra electricity that you have to worry about that. And then at the end of the day, I know that a lot of people use AI. Oh my God, it's environmental non-friendly and it's not good and etc. It takes a lot of energy. That's like old news. New AI, the AI made from China, the new Google AI, and even the way like the US government is investing trillions of dollars into AI. The thing is that they're looking for solutions. They have a solution. China already has it, of completely reducing the amount of energy used to produce this. And that's their focus, perfecting it and also reduce the amount of energy. So this is just going to be better. But the problem I hate about AI, and this is the thing people don't talk enough about, is false sales practices. I find it so tedious because nowadays you can never watch a review of a product and assume that it's right. I can never watch the review of a skincare product or anything like that anymore because the procedure they are showing in the video are fake. Always fake, always filtered out. Maybe first second day is normal, and then the third or fourth, I even saw it this morning, is fake. It's filtered out, it's AI focused. And also, if you look at other products or sales of other things, and people giving you tips, often they will use references that they work with this and that, and it's all fake. That is the problem. I think that TikTok has an AI tag in their algorithm. I think their detection needs to be better. And I hope that eventually things will be detected better and we will have a way to control it a little bit more. Because I do not give a shit about AI gaming. I don't give a shit about most of this AI stuff. The only thing I worry about is where people will start scamming people a lot using AI. And that is the biggest concern I think YouTube will have in the end of the day. But you tell me down below what you think. Like the video if you enjoyed. Sub to the channel if you watch more. And when you get live, you're free to come on my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Adley. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one now. Peace. Bye.